is swinging around now in the current, and the line is 90 degrees to that slightly bent tip. Wind to it. There. Let it sink again. Light. Three-inch UV shad, Rains rock vibe, but on a 5 gram lure because the tide is now pushing through. Relatively very small fish. Hooked on the swing. This time with a 3-inch range bait to a 3.5 gram head. You can see these LRF rods really do go. Way is just to grab hold of the jig head, don't touch the fish. And on the barbless hooks they're away really fast. You can see that was where it was attacked by a wrasse earlier. That lure's pretty much out of date. Might get one more throw out of it. Quite a few problems with getting the fish here today, and I think that the reason is about to become apparent. Been getting lots of bee notches in the lures, and I've just dropped on a Yamashita eggie, and here's the result. One cuttlefish. Well, actually it's not one cuttlefish, it's the second cuttlefish that I've had. I went to reach the camera to record the last one and it blasted me with ink. These things don't ink because a squid normally comes with an ink immediately. Whereas, can you see there? Well, you probably can't actually, but they've got like a tubercle that comes out from just underneath the head, and that's where the ink shoots from. You have to be so careful not to get collared by a cuttlefish. He's away anyway. This one actually tightened up on the egg as it was just tripping over the bottom. This feels a bit bigger than the last one too. Again, I want to be very, very careful that I don't get ink too much. Inking's part of squidding, part of egging. That's another nice cuttlefish. This one's coming straight at me, so I've got to be careful. As good as this Lucky Craft ESG is, it's not an egging rod and it's tightened up in the bottom, which is great for wrasse and bass, but not so good for egging because you get right under the rod top. You want a rod that bends right through. I'm going to try and release this without actually lifting him out of the water. Well, actually he's come right in, so we'll see if we can get him. There he is, on the Yamashita 3.5 eggie. See the water coming out there, there's that tubercle that we've been telling you about. Time for home. Let's try again. We're not going to catch many small fish while these things are coming up and hitting stuff. And again, quartering down the rod, just going to let it sink at 45 degrees, feel it trundle on the bottom, and then I'm lifting the rod, or actually it's quite windy today, so I'm holding the rod out so the line's 90 degrees to the rod top. And as it's just ticking round, you just feel it and grab hold of it, and you feel that initial hit, because cuttlefish are different to squid, and that squid grab a lure or an eggy by using its tentacles. It just literally bang and drags it straight into its head. The cuttlefish is slightly different in the way it attacks, or well, actually it might not be, I'm not a marine biologist, but the way I've seen them attack is that they tend to hold back that little bit more, and they shoot out the hidden tentacle, bang, grabs hold of it, and then it draws it towards them, and then they wrap the secondary tentacles around them, the ones that you see on the outside. It's not quite on the bottom yet. I'm going to try and maintain that 45 degree fall and the 90 degree angle to the rod tip. Just felt that touch the bottom. So if they're still there, it won't be long. As you can see, it's gone back in the water. It looks like that moved the lead off. We've got to be careful we don't get inked, of course. There we go. That's what we've been using. Here's the culprit. One Sophia, or as we call them, cuttlefish. Just inked the water there. Spot on. Daytime egging. Excellent sport. That's about 11 now I've had.